The HOA has approved excavation on this parcel.
You can't dig here. There's something beneath this land.
It started the way these things always do, quietly, confidently, like consent had already been given. One morning, orange flags appeared along the back edge of my property. By noon, a laminated HOA notice was zip-tied to a post announcing a land improvement project. No meeting, no letter, no call. Just ownership rewritten with tape and confidence. This land was never empty to me. My grandfather used to sit under the fig tree and tell stories about the old days, about how his father hid valuables here during unrest decades ago. Not gold like in movies, documents, heirlooms, things that mattered when banks couldn't be trusted. He said the ground remembered, even when people didn't. The HOA didn't ask what the land held. They never do. When I confronted the site supervisor, he showed me permits. Clean, stamped, official looking. He said excavation would begin the next morning. I told him to wait. He laughed and said progress doesn't pause for folklore. That afternoon, neighbors gathered in small knots, whispering theories. Some said I was being dramatic. Others said the HOA always wins. A few warned me not to fight. It never ends well. That night, I went into the attic and pulled down a wooden box my grandfather left me. Inside were brittle maps, hand-drawn and dated, with markings that didn't match modern surveys. One page listed coordinates and a note in shaky handwriting, "Do not disturb without witnesses." Witnesses. The next morning, the excavator arrived. Its bucket hovered over the exact spot marked on the map. I stepped in front of it. I didn't shout. I didn't threaten. I asked for a pause to verify underground conditions. They refused. So I called the county records office and requested an emergency archaeological review, citing potential buried materials and undocumented storage pits common to the era. The operator sighed, then asked for the coordinates. Within hours, officials arrived, measuring, photographing, digging carefully by hand. They found a sealed chamber. Not treasure, but preserved documents, artifacts, and personal records tied to a protected historical period, enough to halt everything immediately. The HOA went silent. Permits were suspended. Apologies followed. Quiet ones. The land stayed untouched, because sometimes what lies beneath isn't valuable because of money. It's valuable because it proves the past still has a voice. If your land